All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakal Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, now this is going to be another video once again, all right, of breaking down what the mark of the beast is the correct way. All right, the mark of the beast is an actual physical tangible thing. All right, it is not a spiritual thing, man. It's an actual physical thing. All right, what is that physical thing? All right, the digital chocolate chip, all right, that the elites want to implant under your skin. All right, that is part of their agenda. That is part of their new world order. Their new world order. All right, to make you a complete slave via the micro C hip, the digital RFID micro C hip. All right, that is what the mark of the beast is, without a shadow of a doubt, because you have false prophets that tell you that the mark of the beast is not the digital chocolate chip. All right, that the elites want to implant under your skin to have complete control over you, to make you a complete slave. All right, so we're going to break it down and we're going to prove to you that the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is an actual physical thing, which is the RFID micro C hip. All right, the RFID microchip. All right, it is indeed the RFID microchip. All right, so let's get into it, man. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna go into the Greek, and we're gonna go into all of that, man. All right, we're gonna break it down for real, for real. All right, so let's get into it, man. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16. All right, Revelation 13 and 16, all the way on down to the 18th verse. All right, because you got wacky tacky Christians who have no understanding of the Bible. All right, they will tell you that the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip. And also amongst this Israelite thing of ours, all right, you got false prophets amongst Israel as well, because you got Israelite camps like ISUPK and IUIC, all right, that teach that the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip, which indeed it is. All right, so let's break it down. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16. All right, it says, and he causes all. Who is that he? That he is talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families. All right, because their agenda, all right, is to bring forth a new world order. And part of that new world order, all right, is to bring forth what is known as the mark of the beast in the Bible, which is the RFID micro C hip, the digital chocolate chip that the elites want to implant under your skin. It says he causes all, everyone in this world, all right, is going to be forced to take it, man. All right, doesn't matter who you are, rich, small. It's about to break it down right here. We're about to read it. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So everyone on this earth has to be forced to take it. It's going to come upon all this world, man. You understand? Like it tells you also in let's get it. Revelation, the 3rd chapter. All right, let's get it. Revelation 3, all right, and 10. All right, Revelation 3 and 10. All right, it says Revelation 3 and 10. Now this is Yahweh Shai speaking. As you see, these words are in red. All right, it says Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is when the mark of the beast is ushered in and made mandatory. All right, that's that hour of temptation. All right, this temptation is going to come upon all the world. All right, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which is which means doing the work. All right, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. All right. Yeah, it's going to come upon all the world. All right. Just like we're reading in Revelation 13:6, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So he's going to cause all, everybody, this whole world upon this earth. All right. To take this MOTB, the mark of the beast, man. All right. It says Revelation 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Yeah, so the Lord got our back, man. All right, he's gonna keep it in our spirits. All right, to have that bold spirit to not take it, man, and to rather die than to take it. You understand? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, we're going to be tried. We're going to be tested. The true prophets and the true servants of the Lord are going to be tried and tested, man. And this is what it all boils down to. This is what it all comes down to, man. You understand? So this whole world is going to be tempted of the mark of the beast, man. We're going to be tried, man. All right, but the Lord said, be faithful unto death, and I shall give thee a crown of life. All right, because the punishment for taking the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, all right, is to be destroyed by nuclear fire. All right, that's written in Revelation the 14th chapter. All right, and Revelation the 2nd chapter. All right, but we are to die rather than to take the mark of the beast, because if you take the mark of the beast, you're basically bowing down to Satan, man. All right, so let's go back a chapter. Let's go to Revelation 2. All right, before I further break down what the mark of the beast is in Revelation the 13th chapter. All right, so let's get Revelation 2:10. It says, Revelation 2:10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Yeah, because a lot of us are going to get thrown into prisons, man. All right, concentration camps. A lot of us are going to have to die, man. A lot of the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord are going to have to die. We're going to have to be martyrs. All right, for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. But the Lord said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Yeah, all right? Because when this thing is made mandatory, all right, under the punishment of death, all right, a lot of people are going to be thrown, a lot of people are going to be tortured, thrown into the concentration camps, put behind bars. All right, but the Lord said what? What did Yahweh Shai say? He said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's right, man. All right, the Lord said, be faithful unto death, man. All right. Some of us are going to have to die instead of taking the MOTB, the mark of the beast, man, which is the RFID microchip, which is soon to come, which is right around the corner. All right, that's why you see everything becoming digital. All right, but let's keep reading. It says, verse 12, all right, Revelation 2:11, it says, he that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Yeah, the second death is the nuclear fire that's going to hit America in World War III. The second death is America being swallowed up by nuclear missiles, by thermonuclear destruction. All right, if you die, all right, rather than to take the mark of the beast, all right, you are not going to be destroyed by the lake of fire, which is the nuclear fire that America is going to be swallowed up in. See, I'd rather get my head chopped off by a guillotine than to get burned by that nuclear fire, man. All right? You are not going to be swallowed or hurt by the second death, all right, touched by the second death if you overcome the MOTB, the mark of the beast. If you die, all right, if you are to die rather than to take it. You understand? All right, he that overcometh shall not be heard of the second death. Yeah, because the punishment for taking the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, is to be hurt by the second death, to be swallowed up by the nuclear fire. That's Revelation 14:9. All right, but anyway, let's go back to Revelation 13:16. All right, it says Revelation 13:16, and he causes all. He is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families. All right, their agenda is to bring forth what is known as the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. All right, this is prophecy that's getting ready to take place, that is getting ready to come to pass. All right, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, now when you read this in Greek, all right, the reason why you would go into the Greek, because the New Testament is translated into English from the Greek language. All right, in order to get the proper and correct understanding of the scriptures, you have to go back into the original languages, because when you translate words from their original language to another language, those words lose power. So you have to go back into the original languages, all right, to see what the scriptures are actually saying, to see what the scriptures are actually talking about. So when you read this verse in Greek, all right, the word there for mark is charagma. All right, let's prove it. All right, it says Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that mark is a physical mark. Now let's go into the Greek and see what that word mark there is. All right, that word mark there is charagma. Let's see what charagma means. All right, a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right, you see, a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right, a mark stamped upon the foreheads of the right hand of the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Well, Christians believe that this one man Antichrist is coming, which is total nonsense. All right, there's not no one man known as the Antichrist that's coming. No, the scriptures say there are many Antichrists. All right, the word anti means against, and Christ comes from the Greek word Christos, which means anointed. If anyone is against the anointed, the Messiah, you are an Antichrist. Atheists are Antichrist. All right, if you don't believe in the Messiah, that means you're an anti-Messiah. All right, it says the mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculpture, graven work, idolatrous image. All right, but the first definition is a stamp or imprinted mark. Yeah, this is a stamp or imprinted mark that's going to be branded upon your body, man. All right, so again, the word there for mark, all right, because you're going to receive a mark in your right hand or in your forehead. The word there for mark is charagma. All right, charagma, all right, which is a stamp or imprinted mark. But when you go into the etymology of the word charagma, all right, the word there is charax. All right, let's see what charax means. A pale or stake, a palisade, which represents the instrument they're going to use to implant the mark in you. All right, you see? Come on, man. All right, but when you go to the etymology of the word charax, all right, the word there is what? Grapho, all right, which means to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate letters on a tablet, parchment paper, or other material, to write with reference to the contents of writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing, write down, record. All right, use of those things which stand written in the sacred books. It says to write to one, i.e. by writing, to give information, direction. Yeah, because what's going to be on that mark, all right, that RFID microchip is a lot of information. All right, it's going to be your ID, your criminal records, your medical information, your money's going to be on there. All different types of information is going to be on that chip, man, that CHIP. You understand? All right, and that's how they're going to make it. That's how they're going to make it. Make a lot of you take it. That's how they're going to deceive a lot of you Israelites, man. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, because they're going to make it sound good. They're going to make it sound real convenient so you can take it. Oh, we're always going to know who you are. All we got to do is scan it. We'll know who you are. All right. If anything happens to you, you'll never get lost. All right. You'll never lose your money because all your money is going to be on there. All right. If anything happens to you, we'll know what type of medicine you need. All right. All your medical records, your information is going to be on there. All right. They're going to make it sound real good, man. All right. So let's go back, man. All right. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And we established that word mark there in the Greek, let's get it again. All right, that word mark there in the Greek is what? Charagma. All right, which means a stamp or imprinted mark. But when you go to the etymology of the word charagma, it's charax. All right, which means a pale or stake, a palisade, which represents the instrument they're going to use to put the mark in you, to put the charagma in you, to put the CHIP in you. All right, but let's not stop there again. It says the etymology of the word charax is what? Grapho again. Grapho, which means to what? To write with reference to form of letters, to write with reference to contents of the writing. All right, to commit to writing, write down, record. All right, to write to one, i.e. by writing, to give information. Come on, man. All right, but also when you go to the word, let's go back real quick. All right, when you read this same verse, all right, in the 1382 Wycliffe Bible, all right, instead of using the word mark, it uses the word character. All right, so let's get that. All right, let's get that. All right, I got it right here. All right, this is Revelation 13:16. It says, and he shall make all, small and great, rich and poor, free men and bondmen, to have a character, either marked in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, so he uses the word character. All right, now let's get the etymology of the word character. All right, character. All right, a symbol marked or branded upon the body. All right, on the body. All right, symbol marked or branded upon the body. So it's a physical mark, bro. It's not a spiritual mark, man. All right, a physical, tangible mark that the elites want to implant in you. All right, symbol marked or branded on the body. That's the definition of character. All right, symbol or drawing used in sorcery. Yeah, because the microchip, all right, the mark of the beast, that's Esau Edom's witchcraft. That's his sorcery. All right, because the mark of the beast, that's sinister, man. That's very wicked. That's a very wicked thing, man. All right, that's Esau Edom's sorcery. That's his witchcraft. All right, symbol or drawing used in sorcery, man. All right, it says engraved mark. All right, symbol or imprint on the soul. Woo. All right, instrument for marking. All right, to engrave. All right, from charax, and we broke that down. When we go to the word mark, the word there in the Greek is charagma, but the etymology of the word of charagma is charax, which means pointed stake, which represents the instrument they're going to impale you with to implant the physical mark in you, man, which is the RFID microchip. You understand? All right. So it says, let's go back. All right, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast in you, man. All right, the physical mark of the beast in you, man. You're not going to be able to buy or sell anything. All right, you're not going to be able to partake in society, man. All right, but all well, man. Who gives a damn, man? All right, we would rather die. All right, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Rak Tazah. It is the Lord's will, man. All right, that I am of the elect and written down in the book of life, man. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, all right, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, all right, and his number is 603 score and six, which is 666. All right, because 600, you have 600, then you have 3 score. A score is 20, so 3 score would be 60 because you got 20 times 3. All right, so 600, 3 score and 6, 666. All right, that's the number of a man. That's the number of Esau, Edom. All right, the damn devil, the so-called white man. All right. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 3 score and 6. Now, when you go into the Greek, all right, 666 is chi psi stigma. All right, 600, 3 score and 6, which is 666. All right, which is chi psi stigma in the Greek. Let's get it.
Strong's G 5516. Chi Psi Stigma. Chi Psi Stigma.
All right, so chi psi stigma. All right, is 666 in the Greek. Now, when you get that word stigma, all right, let's go into that word stigma. All right, it means a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. Come on, man. Come on, man. It doesn't get it, bro. It doesn't get any more clearer than that, bro. All right. If you got people, all right, prophets telling you that the mark of the beast is not the digital chocolate chip that the elites want to implant in you, then you run from them fast, bro. Don't listen to what that man has to say any further. All right. The true prophets and the true servants of the Lord are for sure when they speak, man. All right, we know what the mark of the beast is, man. All right, and we're telling you what it is, and we're telling you what it isn't, man. All right, the mark of the beast is the RFID micro C hit, the digital chocolate chip, man. All right, the physical digital chocolate chip, man, that the elites want to implant under your skin. All right, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master. All right, yeah, because you're basically Esau, Edom's bitch, man. All right, when you take that MOTB, man, you're basically bowing down to Satan, man, when you take that MOTB. All right. It says slaves or soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander. All right. Branded, or it says, or commander, branded or pricked. All right. Cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. Yeah. All right. Complete slave. All right. It says, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. Yeah. So you're going to have people willingly lining up. Oh, I can't wait to take it. Like dumbasses, like the deceived sheep that they are, the simple sheep that they are, man. All right. It says a mark incised or punched. All right. Scar of surface. Come on, man. All right. Let's see what else they got here. Yeah, man. It doesn't get any more clearer than that, man. And you see everything becoming digital, man. Everything is becoming digital, man. All right. Slowly but surely, man. All right. Gradualism. All right. Because they're going to ease their way into it. But Esau, Edom, he's waiting for the right type of chaos, the right type of event, all right, to usher in the MOTB, the mark of the beast, the digital chocolate chip, all right, that the elites want to implant under your skin. You Israelites, all right, you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, this message is to y'all, the elect of y'all, and also the Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, under these nations, under the other nations, looking like the other nations, man. All right, you are not to take the mark of the beast, man, which is the RFID micro C hip. All right, you understand? All right, this warning is to y'all, to you. All right, the Lord said, give them warning from me. All right, we are to warn you and tell you what it is and what it isn't. All right, you understand? So, Lord willing, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Raptazah, this lesson was edifying. All right, Shalom. All right, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right? What does Romans 13 verse 11 say? All right, it says, it is high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. All right, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is getting ready to crack that sky, man. All right, our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right, the Lord is getting ready to redeem us from this hellhole that we're living in, man. All right, take us out from underneath the hand of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, the Lord is getting ready to make us kings and gods and rulers of this planet Earth once again. All right, and this time is going to be in perfection. All right, and it's going to be forever and ever and ever and ever. So it's high time to wake up out of sleep. All right, Romans 13 and 11. It is high time to wake up out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. You so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, because you are still asleep if you don't understand this. All right, you are still asleep if you do not know that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.